What is going on, guys? Back with another video. So it's good to see some green across the board, guys. And I do think we are getting closer and closer to the pump and the rally that we've all been waiting for in relation to altcoins, guys. Ethereum is showing so much strength, very close to breaking its all-time highs, guys. And overall, with rate cuts around the corner, I really do expect the market to pick up, guys. I think the rest 2025 is going to be very bullish. And again, how long it lasts, guys, some people are saying it isn't going to extend to 2026. I do think we will see different narratives pump. I do think, we could see some narratives which are quiet, such as gaming, really take off and really catch a lot of people by surprise. But anyway, guys, today in this video, we are going to talk about the Psy ecosystem. And for me, guys, when it comes to, a high cap, when it comes to really still having a coin that can make good gains, even for high cap, guys, Psy is one of my favorite, 1.79 billion in market cap, guys. This is still one that I can see doing easily a 5 to 10x. The reason is, guys, as well, when you look at the developments with this, when you look at what they're doing, when you look at the growth in terms of the active wallets, the transactions, the partnerships, they just continue to build and build. And the thing is you are still very early to the Psy ecosystem, guys, because when you have a look at projects on Psy, there isn't that much choice currently. Obviously, we do have a lot of upcoming launches within different narratives, within gaming, AI, deepin, meme coins, but you still are very early, guys, right? Because when you think of something like Solana, when you think of something like Ethereum, AVAX, even Sui, there are so many projects and, a lot of the narratives are saturated. And that's the good thing about Psy, especially when you think of the meme coin narrative, it is still very quiet. And, I'm excited to see upcoming launches come on Psy. Today, we're going to cover 6 altcoins, tiny coins on Psy, which I think have up to 100x potential, guys. Of course, not financial advice, but as I've said, guys, I think this ecosystem is still very, very heavily undervalued, guys. So the first one that we're going to cover today, guys, is MILLI. Now, for me, guys, I would say this is the best overall meme coin on Psy. It is a very strong narrative when you think of, dog-based meme coins. They always do well. They're always consistently at the top. You think of the biggest coins, they are always the dog coins. And for me, guys, this has huge upside, right? Currently, it is around 4 million. I did bring this when it was around 7 to 800k market cap. And so I am still up on this. But, I do think that this has 50, even potentially 100x potential, but obviously it has rallied a lot since where we got entry into this. But for me, guys, a 50x, you're talking around 200 million, which for me, for the main, or I would say the best meme coin on Psy, is very possible. Because for me, guys, Psy easily hits a 10 billion market cap. It could go even higher. It could go towards 20 billion. I do think that is still possible. When you have a look at MILLI, guys, also has a MEXC listing, other centralized exchange listings as well. And for me, guys, this is, for me, just a very strong meme coin, right? When you have a look at the sort of the character, when you have a look at the content they put out there as well, it is very high quality, right? It's consistently trending. They're very active on X. They put out a lot of updates, very high quality memes. Also have a MILLI bot where they do burns. And overall, guys, 10,000 followers on X. This is one which I think still has massive potential. You can see here as well with this hashtag MILLI to a billy. They basically want to get this to a billion. Now, if it goes to a billion, you're talking some insane gains. But for me, guys, this would be the first Psy-based altcoin to really have some amazing growth behind it, guys. Now, the second one is another pretty interesting play, DragonSwap DRG token. And this one, guys, has been on a pretty decent rally. I did get a small exposure to this, around 3 million market cap. And the reason I like this, guys, is when you think of DEXs, when you think of DeFi, when you think of all the platforms from the past, the likes of Uniswap, the likes of PancakeSwap, Radium, Trader Joe, Aero, these always have very good growth in them, guys, because the DEX is essential. When you think of something like DragonSwap, this is one of the main DEXs, one of the main DeFi hubs on Psy, and you can see already they've got a big amount of TVL, they've got a massive amount of users, huge amounts of volume through this as well. And they did obviously launch the DRG token, which is the main utility token. Massive partners on board with this as well. And the good thing is similar to other DeFi platforms and DEXs, the actual utility token gives you power within, basically, to share rewards, governance, protocol fees, and all future utility, for example, future launches, airdrops, and other things as well. The main drawback with this, guys, is obviously with this being a new project, you're going to have quite a lot of dilution. You can see here the fully diluted valuation. is around, I think this is around 10%, 11% in circulation. So obviously, guys, I do think this has a lot of potential. Still very small when you consider how big some of the other dexes have got. For me, this could be a good play. Very active. They've got a lot of partnerships as well, and obviously they have good token utility as well. So DragonSwap could be another one, which could be a good one to keep on your radar. Third one, guys, is an extremely high risk project. Skyrocket SBC. This is a meme coin which is currently $80,000 in market cap, guys. Very small. And I do think that when Sai wakes up, this is going to be a coin that can do a 5, 10, 20x in a very short space of time. But also on the flip side, it does come with high risk, guys. But at 80k market cap, guys, I was bringing this to you around 20, 24k market cap. It did rally to nearly 200k. They've actually updated the website. Website is very good for such a small project. They've got very good memes, guys. This Chewbacca sort of meme. So for me, this is a good degen option, right? Very funny meme coins. They've got a pretty good and active community as well. 1,600 followers. Very active on X. And they do also have, collabs partners with other decks as well. They've got Yaka Finance, who are really pushing the whole narrative with Psy memes as well. And yeah, overall, guys, this is one which I do think can make a big comeback. It is very small market cap, obviously extremely high risk. Definitely one to keep on your watch list, guys. Cybacker. And the next one, guys, is another meme coin. This one is called Popo the Cat. And this one, guys, is a bit more quiet. This is 176,000 in market cap. Very small volume. And the reason I think this could have good room to move in the future is it is the main cat-based coin on Psy, I believe, right? This is basically a cat of one of the founders of Psy. And obviously, it is a bit quiet. They aren't as active as I would like them to be, but they are still putting out pretty decent content, good quality memes. What I do think they need is a website. I don't think they have a website or a working website, so it would be good to get that done. And again, as I've said, this one could be 176k market cap, which could do some big returns. But as I've said, comes obviously with a lot of risk on board as well, guys. Now, the next one, guys, is one which has been a little bit of a letdown recently, but could it have a comeback? It could, guys. This was always the number one meme coin on Cyan, because obviously it has Psy in the name as well. But since then, MILLI has outperformed this. Currently, Cyan is 2.4 million in market cap. And to be fair as well, they do have good listings for, considering that this is just small cap. CoinX, Bitmart, MEXC. Obviously, you've got DragonSwap as well. But yeah, this one was always the main meme coin on Psy. And, for me, I really like the website. The fact that it has 3 different centralized exchanges, very good quality memes as well. I do think this could still have a good comeback. They're still active. They just need to be more active because, they're not as consistent with MILLI in terms of the posts. So I do think, hopefully, that they can get their act together. But if I'm being honest, guys, I do think MILLI has more potential long term because they've found that narrative within that dog-based sector, the dog-based meme coin sector, which obviously is hard to compete with. But still, I do think, Cyan could definitely have a comeback. And, time will tell just how well this performs. And finally, guys, the final one, another meme coin, is Shenron. This is 200k in market cap, guys. And this one, again, is basically a dragon-based meme, Eternal Dragon of Psy. And the good thing about this as well, I like the website. I think it's had an update to it as well. Very good memes as well, good artwork, really high quality. And the other thing as well, guys, they have a big following on X, 5,000 followers, very good engagement. They do different giveaways. They've got good partnerships. And this is one which I do think could also have a very good comeback, consistently trending as well. So yeah, guys, these are all good quality, high risk meme coins, and obviously with DragonSwap as well, which could have up to 100x potential, guys. Other thing as well, guys, is I will be looking into different narratives, gaming as well. Gaming is going to continue to pick up, and Psy is going to be a chain which a lot of game developers are going to choose when it comes to developing different game projects, guys. So there you go. There's 6 Psy based altcoins which I think have up to 100x potential. Of course, guys, none of this is financial advice, and make sure to do your own research, and I'll see you soon for the next video.